Hello everybody, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out Edition here on our Wacky World cartoon reboot. Alright, so we've been working bit by bit to recover. We are slowly getting there. We are giving our cuddles some hugs, cuddle pips, so that's nice. We're going to slowly prioritize some little things that we're going to do along the way while we're waiting for the air pressure inside the base to continue to drop. We need to get it all the way down to around lower than 4,000. Above 1,000, lower than 4,000. I think there's some good ways to do that that are easy. So one is to think about our piping system and redoing it so that these air systems are set with just good old-fashioned vents. Someone mentioned that in the comment. These will overpressure at 2,000. I don't know. 2,000 seems a little low to me. I'd like, 3,500 or so. So we could take this. What I think it's all about is that when we do that, we look at our pressure here, and wherever we have a vent, we just put some automation in line with it, and we set it, to where if it's below 3,000, it opens it up. Otherwise, it's closed. And we do that throughout the base. So we'll slowly work on that. We have some of these. We were originally going to do that, and we were spacing, our little things out far and whatnot. Might redo all that, figure out how we want to adjust our sensors. Because originally we were going to say, okay, well, we'll close these when we don't need them. But I think we can change some stuff. So like we have, a vent here, pressure gauge here. I think we need to watch the pressure near the vent and go from there. I bet this room is going to be completely wasted. Well, I mean, it's got the shine bugs in it. But I mean, it's wasted in that we have nothing else because it's all gravestones. Our graveyard. Alright, well, we'll work on that. I gotta think of where we want to do, how we want to do the air. Right now, we don't have the capability to do much about it. It's more of, hey, we gotta stay where we're at. All of this is still broken. We're gonna leave it for now. No. I will put these on a 4. Maybe they'll get repaired. We got a lot of worn Atmos suits. I'm going to put this on a 4 as well, so that we can repair those Atmos suits. We seem to be... We have this on continuous. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. It's putting too many in there, but that's okay. Did we get rid of the Slickster? No. He's still there. So Garfield obviously wasn't interested in attacking. Yeah. Garfield, attack. We need to... Okay, so now you're going to create some meat. I'm sorry, Cuddle Pips. There's too many of you. But there's meat here. Same thing with you, Draco. We're gonna get rid of you. We're gonna turn you into food. Barbecue it is. Did we ever... Okay, no, we don't have restrictions. But I am gonna go ahead and start taking these off again. All of this stuff's fine. Alright, we're just gonna do that so that these always get cooked. We don't have any of the meal lice anyways, but if we do make a mush bar, we're gonna fry it first so nobody's gonna eat. So that we at least have the 0. Barbecue, of course, if we don't eat that, then we will always get out of the barbecue a nice +8. So that's good. If we can get the grub fruit up, we can do the grub fruit preserves. That would be really good. Yep. We'll get there. Let me see. We are building this, so that strategy is working. All right, good. Because this thing's gonna be active in 5.5 cycles. It'd be nice if we can pump some liquid through here and get the temperature inside this down low enough, along with the pressure that's been dropping, so that stuff starts growing and we can get a huge balance of food again. And then we can just completely disable this entire farm up here, so that we're not wasting the time to come clear up here and do stuff. Yeah. Yep. I'm still gonna keep this stuff here for now, because if we build it, then we can just pick up all of this sulfur, tons of it, and ship it down to the base all in one go. That just makes sense to me. How are we doing? Doing fine. Put another hatch here. Let's wrangle you up. See if you can get you in the base. We didn't get you guys in, did we? Oh, we did. We got one of them. Is he still glum? Yeah, he's glum. It says, oh, because it's not in a room yet. So we're not getting that benefit. Oh, and we just got another one. So we're not using this because it's not in a room. Okay, well, let's fix that then. We'll just do that. We can do that. So things are going to be a little bit slow for a while, but that's the way Oxygen Not Included works, unless you're someone that records and then just does little snippets of the videos and cuts everything else out. And I am not one of those people, as those of you that have seen my channel know that, hey, I play it as it is. I play it on medium speed. I record the entire thing so you see everything that's happened. Very rarely will I cut something out. Occasionally I have, but very rarely. And I just, let it go. Because, hey, if you were playing this game yourself, true, you might play it a little bit faster, because you could put it on high. But you'd have to wait, too. And then, you can listen to my wonderful monologue. It's interesting right now on my channel, primarily all I'm doing is Oni. I've been thinking about what other games should I bring back in, because typically I would have a couple different games. I've played Minecraft, I've played Elden Ring, I've had Stray, I've had Raft, I've had Small Lands, which, I played all the way as far as you can go in the story. It was early access, obviously. Played a few others like Breath Edge. That one is a lot of fun. But once you go through it, it can be an enjoyable game to come back to and do again at some point. But yeah, and I've been looking at new games and thinking about, what's out there, both old and new. I'll say that. What would I enjoy? And so I've been watching some other videos, some other YouTubers with what they're doing. These, people play all kinds of stuff. There's some interesting games out there. V Rising would be interesting because, there's the castle building aspect and there's the world to sort of explore, and of course all of the NPCs and everything, but I don't enjoy the PvP as much. Just because, not because I can't be good at it or anything like that, but just because, PvP has a different type of audience of game players. And, while most of them are fine, there's others that are extremely aggressive, and you can work really hard to build something up, and, you do your best to defend it, but then you're just wiped out in an instant. I used to play factions on Minecraft way back in the day, before I was recording videos and stuff. I'd play on, what was it, Cosmic PvP, which at the time was like, it was Wiffles and Preston, if you know those YouTubers, you know they were big Minecraft players. Now they don't do hardly any Minecraft at all. They just do other stuff. But I played on their server, Cosmic PvP at the time, and actually had a huge faction. You know, I was the leader of the faction. I had, you know, it was maxed out. And I had multiple factions, in fact, because I had multiple accounts. And so I would have, okay, one will be a leader of this faction, the other one will be a leader of this faction, but it's me. And you know, had a lot of fun with that building. I mainly did all the base building, defenses, and then the inside of the bases. I got really creative, really fancy, and everything. And I was on PvP, not that great. But you know, I remember some times where successfully defended against cannon attacks, raids, things like that, and you know, it was fun, challenging. And then there were other times where, you know, you'd come on the server and everything would have been destroyed. And literally, if you're familiar with that, you would spend hundreds of hours building up these huge bases with defenses and everything. And then you come on and it's completely wiped out, completely destroyed. And yeah, part of it's like, oh, well, time to start again, you know, but then part of it's also like, well, that really sucks, because I wasn't just about building the defenses on the base. I also went in and built really neat things. Like, we had huge bases where inside the base we would build things. So like one of them, we built a whole pirate theme inside, so it had a huge lake inside the base with a little island and ships and stuff like that. Another one had like this city where skyscrapers and stuff inside of it. And yeah, I mean, we would do all kinds of really neat things that had nothing to do with really factions. It was just building in Minecraft. You know, and it was always sad to see all of that go. Anyways, so I'm not as much on PvP. All right, hey, we got a farmer who farts. Well, it could be worse, but you know, Nails, welcome to the colony. You are going to be John. We've got Odie and Garfield. We need to get John Arbuckle. Arbuckle's probably spelled wrong, but anyways. Let's get you into the colony, John. You're gonna fart, which is unfortunate, but we'll be okay. You're not destructive. You're an ugly crier, so that's okay. All right. That will be huge. I'm not gonna put a lot of people into, you know, the base right now. We're not gonna expand our colony tremendously. We're gonna give Odie strength just so he's a little faster moving around, even though he's locked inside the base. There we go. We probably have a lot of outfits and stuff, clothing somewhere for these guys to wear too. Let's check that out. All right. So clothing. So we got Primo Garb. We've got 2 units. Is that all? All right. Well, we only got 2, I guess. One of them's here. All right. So let's get you to Odie. And the other one's here somewhere in the bathroom. Let's get you to Spike. He's been doing a lot of work. All right. I don't even know where it's at. It's somewhere here in the bathroom, laying on the floor, obviously. Oh, there it is. It's a snazzier green suit. Ah. Alright, well, you grab that Spike. Odie is probably already grabbed the other shirt. What is this one? It's a cummerbund. Okay. And it's assigned to Odie. We'll just get it on a 9 so that you guys pick it up. Alright, cool. Might as well. That'll just make them feel better and help others as they run past. Stuff like that. Alright, we got a pufflet egg up here. Let's get that cooked up. We don't need the pufflet in the base. There we go. Let's turn that, and then let's go ahead and attack the pufflet as well. Turn him into barbecue. We did narrow down some of these guys. We still got way too many of them in here. So let's see. You're 71. And you're 71. So we'll take you out. You're 72. I know, it's sad. But, you know, means we're going to grill up some extra food and get that +8. So, worth it. Worth it. We did get this in, so this is now considered a room, so our rancher can actually ranch. So let's change that. Let's come over to Spike, who is really a rancher. And let's get Spike a rancher hat. Well, critter ranching. We're gonna get you critter ranching too, Spike. Put you a little over. Wish we could take off the construction, but we're gonna do that. Because we have a farmer now. You'll back up farm, but you're going to start concentrating on ranching primarily. Okay, so we got a lot of critters in here. So we got stone hatches. And I know eggs aren't the best. We could just let them be and then turn them into meat, which is a lot better. But an egg is a +4 as well. So we're going to go ahead and just take care of it. It's food for right now. We're gonna get those two as well. All right, so it's food. You know, the omelets. So that's just a smart thing to get some extra bonus. All right. Construction-wise, we got that pipe done. So the next construction we're gonna do is we're gonna do this pipe here. All the way up the wall. We can't get to yet. Because we will need to get that and that done. Okay. But if we do that, then it's not hooked up yet, but that would start our cooling loop where we can put water in. Okay, what's our pressure down to? 13, 11, 13, 15. Okay. We're getting there. This is a good progress. Food's getting better. All those omelets just helped. Look at that. We got barbecue. So we got some cooked seafood. Pacu fillet. Let's make sure that they can't eat the pacu fillets and force them to be cooked. Let me see. That's the cooked seafood. So let's turn that off. Even though it's already a +4, let's get it to a +8. Let's force them. We don't have enough grub fruit going right now to worry about turning them off to force cooking them, so I'm not going to worry about that yet. Alright, so I'm still mainly focused on inside the base. We do need to watch our hydrogen here. We are starting to get low because, I mean, we don't have a whole lot coming in. So we're going to want to be careful about that. This is sort of running because we do have a filter on this one, so this one's nice and clean. Okay. Where does it go? It goes the same place. Okay, cool. That's good. In fact, I don't even know why we need this one here, because we're filtering it up here. Problem is, these are barely running, simply because the gas is just flowing through. It's not an ideal setup, so that's okay. This isn't ideal anyways. Yeah. Eventually, I will work on that. It is not a priority right now. I am going to prioritize this section here. When this section is running smoothly, temperature's good, then I will worry about, hey, let's go outside and work on stuff. For now, it's just maintaining things. I think. Do we have any other priorities going on up here that are high? Not really. We still have this because that's our only growing area, so I'll keep it on the 5s, but otherwise I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, very good. We're working on the pipe. Excellent. I am very pleased with our progress. Let me look at where we're at for everybody. I'm thinking of getting the mechatronics with Daffy. We can do it. All right, we're gonna do it, Daffy. I'm sorry that I have to do that to you. Um, we're gonna do that and give you strength. There we go. And then Daffy, we're gonna come up here. You are on building and mechatronics and are building and operating and toggling. I'm gonna take the supplying off. There we go. And what I want you to work on is this. These two. We're gonna get the sulfur transferred. We're gonna let Daffy do that. Everything else should be set up for it, right? Because it's gonna pick it up and it's gonna take it down. We need to deconstruct these, otherwise it'll just fall right back out on the floor. Go. So we're gonna grab it. It's gonna come down. See what we did here. Oops. Cancel construction. Yeah. What material did I just drop right here? Aluminum? Okay. Well, aluminum. We're just gonna do that. This is already built all the way into here where we can drop it. And we're just gonna get this. Yep. We'll get it transferred, then we can shut this farm down. Just the smart thing to start, you know, turning some of this stuff off because we won't need it. Same thing, deconstructing, you know, this stuff. Taking it off of the power draw, even though it's not using power right now. It's a potential power load, so we'll just take it off. We're not going to be using this area. Very good, very good. All right. Cool. Look at that. We got it put together. All we need to do is build this. Build these two things and it'll send all of the sulfur. Already picked up all that sulfur. It'll just pick up all the sulfur and send it down. These guys won't have to pick up any of it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna any sucrose we're gonna send down. We won't send the coal. Where is it? How come I can never find sulfur? Is it miscellaneous? There it is. Okay. Sulfur. And I'm also going to go ahead and I'm just going to do that. Copy. Oh, I can't copy settings yet. All right, so that way it'll just pick up all the grub fruits and all the food that happens to be here and just send it down so it's inside the base already, where Odie can pick it up. So that's just a win if we just get that done. Very, very good. Look at that. Got all this sulfur coming through, and we're gonna have some grub fruit and other things come through. As soon as they get this one built, same thing. And then we'll be able to, you know, slowly work on deconstructing other things and stuff like that as well. So, and then get this whole piping set up for later. We also have lots of lumber here. We need to get up into an industrial brick for all of this, but we're gonna focus on that later. So we got tons of lumber up here still, so we're not worried. But this will put sulfur. It is low temperature, right? No, it's at 56. It's hot. Well, you know, could be better. But this will auto fertilize all of this stuff. Put it in. So that's going to be a win. We're going to get all this taken care of. Is it actually flowing out to the other ones? It's not. It's all dropping on one. So we're going to have to think about redoing our pipes. I guess that didn't work then. Well, that's unfortunate. Basically, what that means is that we need to do this. Boom. Boom. And then deconstruct that and that. Okay, well, we'll set it up so that they do it. All right, well, in the next episode, we will continue this. We've got critters doing well. In fact, there's too many of them. In some cases. Well, I guess it was too many eggs. Pressure is going down. It's not quite below 10K yet so that these will grow, but it's going to get there. Temperature will soon be down as well, and food is approaching 100K, and most of it is high quality food. So, yeah, we are doing good. Thank you for joining, and we shall see you in the next episode, everybody. Take care.